Welcome everyone to another episode of Time for BL. This is the podcast where we review movies, TV shows, novels, and comics, all in the boys love genre. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I do have an affiliate link with Amazon.com. You can actually go to the description. The link is located right there. So yeah, on to the show. Hey! This episode is off to a late start because I was having some computer issues, but now I have everything up and running and I am ready to watch episode 7 of KinnPorsche La Forte. I'm excited about this, so I'll just do one prediction. It's not going to be Vegas who was kidnapping them. That's my only prediction. That might be wrong. I hope it's not wrong. I want Vegas to be destroyed. But I am going to assume it was not him. It's going to be like, no, there's a bigger villain that we actually have to look out for. We don't have to worry. Or it was his dad and he actually had no idea that was going to happen. Because he would have never let them gotten kidnapped together. He would have had them kidnapped separately and Porche sent to him. There. Oh, and did y'all see the side story on YouTube? I was like screaming as I was like, I need to click this now. And watch the side story. And it was so cute. The whole thing was cute. And jealous Kin. But yeah, let's get into episode 7 of KinnPorsche La Forte. And man, Porche just got back in time and saved Kin's life before he was murdered. Jeez on peas. Oh, he had a knife and he threw it. I didn't even notice the knife in the first watch. Wait, did I? Yes, I did. I just forgot the knife existed. Ignore me. I'm crazy. Is this gonna be an opium? Alright, I'm out. I love the cages and everything. Oh my gosh, the gambling den. I love it. Is this the casino that Vegas owns? Because like I said, it would fit his exterior, I guess. Go Pete. They're all undercover, dressed like tourists and workers and all that. Yo, they really think, oh yeah, that guy's out of commission. So let's just go into their area. We're totally gonna invade this bigger gang because it's not like they have a billion bodyguards living in their house. His wife. It's just his wife. He's not plotting anything. He just looks shady. He just has one of those faces because he's a crappy husband. Yo, is this dude really about to throw a grenade in you'd be stuck in? Is this a suicide mission, my dog? I do like the choreography though. He really held on to that grenade as he fell down the stairs though. But I really am liking the fight choreography for this show, even though sometimes it looks very 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1, like a dance. They do have their moments where it's so fluid. Like here, like once in a while, it's like 1, 2, 1, 2. But they have those fluid moments that I just really love, where the movements just no. How did he catch the grenade and stop it from exploding the second the firing pin was? This is. They really suspended my disbelief. That better be a dud grenade. That's all I gotta say. And this is what I'm talking about, is sometimes the choreography just looks 1, 2. Like the way when Porche hit against the railing and then he it's like he's running off. Like that was very weird and awkward. And again, this is definitely some kind of dud grenade, because How in the world this grenade ain't exploded the first time? How'd she catch it? How'd she catch it? Why is her hand still intact? Why is her hand? I want answers. I want answers. And Vegas walking in like the badass that he thinks he is. Still looking like a corner pimp. Big look like he about to just murder this dude. He about to murder this fool the way he's just punching him. Big is having none of it. He's like, I was demoted. This new guy comes in. Now he's screwing the boss all the way to the top. Do we care that he dies though? Like, do we care if... oh, God. I just hate Vegas. I'm sorry. I just hate Vegas. I hate Vegas, but I love his torture kit. That is a really nice torture kit. If I were to torture... that will get me sent to jail. If I were to be a gangster and I wanted to torture someone, I would also have some kind of rain suit to protect my clothing as I pull their teeth out and cut their fingers off one by one. I don't like his screams though. I wish oh my god, I was joking, dude. What did he pull out? Ooh. Why is there so much blood? Why is there so much blood? That's all the blood in the human body. Vegas is demented. Another reason to be scared and hate him. Did he speak before or after you probably pulled out his tongue? Yo, the uncle is so handsome, which makes me hate him more because of that ugly ascot around his neck. He really looks greasy. He looks greasy. Okay. I feel like a middle schooler because Big Wang. Like, I'm just imagining Big Wang and his crew deciding that they want to expand into the international gangster business, mob business, and they're meeting like some American Italian mobsters to like discuss working together to group up against the Italian mobsters or something. And he's introducing himself and they're like, what's your name? And he's like, I am Big Wang. Which you can't laugh. You have to have a straight face. But in my head, I'd be saying something rude like, oh, are you going to whip it out? Like, your name is Big Wang, sir. Do you know what that translates to in other cultures? I just need Porsche. In order to do this mission, I just need Porsche, your son's boyfriend. Because he wants that lovey-dovey, that kiss. Like, he wants you, Porsche, that's why. He tried to drug you and Kin interrupted. That's why he wants it. But at the same time, I'm like, how hot is Porsche that the first sons of two gang leaders are both trying to get with him? One succeeded, but they're both like, yeah, this one. Yo, oh god. So like they're having this sweet moment, you know, he's rubbing his hand and all I can think is there's an IV in there, don't rub too hard. Oh gosh, but it's so sweet, hugging and make sure you return to me. And oh, they're falling and they're both falling hard. It's so adorable. But yeah, let's go ahead and go work with the corner pimp. God, that ugly red shirt. What's the guy in the glasses name? What is his name? Because it's Porsche, Pete, and a guy, adorable guy in glasses. Oh gosh, what is his name? One of Kunzman. Okay, so here's the thing. Um, I keep calling him a corner pimp, and then I just saw that girl walk the guy to the door, and I'm like, I might have been more accurate than I thought I was. I was just degrading his outfit. Wow. I didn't know I was right. Hopefully those girls are getting great healthcare, cause I don't trust Vegas. He looks like one of them people that won't give. Oh yeah, they got an old man to. Oh god, old man to be the one. He looks like one of those men who don't take good care of the girls. That's all I'm saying. He looks creepy. I do love this walkthrough scene though. Let me pause. I love this walkthrough scene, like with Vegas meeting them and leading them to where his like area is, because when you look at Kinn's father's estate, no, I all of a sudden can't remember his name. When you look at Papa's estate, it's like beautiful. It's like a hotel. Like all the workers are dressed nicely and in uniform. All the bodyguards are in suits. They have like a whole system set up, and everything is very high tech as well. And when you put your information in to go get your weapons, because it's John Wick. There's John Wick up in there, but the restaurants, everything is just really super like beautiful and clean, and everyone is dressed well, and it really just shows their wealth. And then it's not like the second family is quote unquote poor, it's just their wealth is different. So they are more like when we see their walkthrough. Perfect. When we see their walkthrough, it starts with a market where everyone is giving him respect. All these people are, bowing to him and telling him hello as he walks through, and he doesn't even like turn to acknowledge them, because in this area he is the prince basically. When we see him going through the bar slash what I think might be a brothel, it's the same thing. Everyone is taking their time to make sure they greet him and everything as he walks through, and then when they go upstairs and they're going past where we're getting to where the more seedy activities start taking place, it's the same thing. Everyone is stopping to make sure they acknowledge him. So they do have their respect that they command as well, and they do have their wealth. It's just not the same kind of wealth that the major family has, where they've been able to go into things like diamonds, which is still seedy, but legitimizes them in ways. Like they found ways to legitimize themselves so that they're actually looked upon in favorable lights within society, versus the minor family, where they're still just involved only in really the seedy stuff. So they are not looked upon favorably within society, but within their community they hold title, they hold respect. And I think that was a really good way to show that without, like, because they've been the major family, minor family, major family, minor family, kind of talking about it the whole time. But I think in this way of showing that walkthrough really solidifies the big differences between the two families, which also makes me wonder, is the minor family more in touch with regular everyday society than the major family is? Because the major family, they live in this luxury, and they live like surrounded by their bodyguards in a way where their bodyguards even have access to really nice things, versus the minor family, where their bodyguards that were shown, they just dress like thugs on the street. In some sense, when the youngest son, the way he was dressed, he was confused as being a maid's son. So are they more closer connected to the community versus the major family, which can affect especially how maybe some of the bodyguards view themselves, view each other, and view each family. with the major family bodyguards just feeling like they're better, even better than the minor family themselves. Sorry, the major family bodyguards thinking they're better than the minor family and the minor family bodyguards because we wear nice suits and we get access to all these events that even though we don't get to enjoy, we can go into these rooms. You can't. Is there a disconnect there even with the bodyguards? That is my long little thesis, I guess. Let's get back to the show. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about, like how the families might view each other and how even it's viewed amongst themselves. Let me pause again. You know, the way Vegas and his dad are showing is that their bodyguards are their people. They're among their people. Everyone lives in the same home. They live on the top floor. Everybody lives on the lower floors. He's still the boss, but everyone is family. They commune together. He's saying, you know, that you don't need a schedule to eat here. He's trying to show like, hey, isn't everything better here? Of course, to entice them to want to be loyal to them, but also to just show that, you see how they're so strict over there. There's so many rules over there. Over here, we don't have that, but it can be looked at in another way, which I think might be one of the things that like a lot of the bodyguards for the major family look at it as, which is because you're so disorganized and everyone kind of just does what they want, you don't have that discipline. And because you don't have that discipline, when you get into certain situations, no one knows what they're doing. You know, they're very strict. They do a lot of training. They do a lot of drills. And, you know, they're basically treating everyone as if they're going to be like spies for the country. And like they're going to be spies for the country. And, you know, the minor family, they're just like, look, we're one big family. We're all here together. You know, we're doing our thing and I'm here to take care of you because you guys take care of me, which is also good. There's nothing, I don't really see anything bad with either side. I just think everybody, if you're too strict, it causes problem. And if you're too like loosey-goosey, it causes problem as well. And probably they both would need a good medium to really have what they need fully. But I think as well, the major family has shown that their bodyguards are loyal to a T and are willing to put their lives on the line for the major family. Don't really know if it's the same for the minor family or if they're all just there because, hey, I can get drunk, I can eat what I want, and then I just go beat some people up and get some money. Who knows? He's sitting beside the kid that he caused the injury to. Oh, God. Is that kid about to drink some beer? Don't eat or drink anything, Porsche. He's trying to drug you again. Okay, you know what? I'll give it. I think actually Vegas also gets loyalty. Vegas and his father also gets loyalty, but the ways the major family and the minor family seek loyalty is just very different. That's it. Don't drink alcohol on the job, guys. I love how attentive this father is. Like, he notices everything with his kids. I do love that about this character, because especially since, of course, that he's a gang leader, they could just have him be gruff and, you know, mean and horrible, but they really show that, like Parfait, he has layers. But I really love how attentive he is with his kids. But I need to get to the story that he's telling Kin, because I want to hear about their mama. I so understand the dad in that, where, you know, he needs him to, like, with line of work, you need to not be too sweet. I so understand the dad. But that actually makes me root for Kim and Porchay more. It's just like, prove him wrong. Prove Prove him completely wrong. Let him see that your love will make this gang stronger. Like, again, I understand where the dad is coming from. He wants the family to be maintained, and it's not going to be maintained if Kin isn't quote unquote himself. But you're the one who hired Porsche. You didn't see this coming? You didn't go, my son might like that one, I should just skip. No. So this is your fault, sir. You laid the foundation. Kin just building the house. Why are they wooing Porsche? Why? What do they want from him? What does he have that you need so much? Or is it just because Kin has him? Kin has his heart, so you must steal it? Like, what is it? You wanted him dead, but yeah, just forget. That is all in the past. I mean, I just wanted to kill you. It's not a big deal, my dude. With his suede pimp shirt. And buying him a motorcycle. Like, what kind of... Oh, God. So, I see this is going to be a really long episode. So, real quick. Y'all just have money out here giving away guitars? Is it a nice guitar? Is it a real like, is it $100 guitar, or is it like a $500 guitar? Like, what price point is the guitar? That's what I want to know. Also, love the safety pin necklace. Just want to say that about Kim. That is all I have to say about this scene. I do want to say, though, when he was on the phone with Kim and is like, oh yeah, I don't have any electricity, I can't, maybe it's not gonna be good at my house. I knew Kim was gonna say, I'm right outside. Saw that coming. So that was kind of predictable. And it gave me stalker vibes, like, why are you outside my house? Like, I didn't invite you over, sir. And then he bought him a guitar. Cool. Are we still trying to get information from Porchay? I'm just like, okay, I guess if you're still trying to get info from Porchay, you're gonna buy him gifts to make him trust you. I understand, I guess. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about this, though. Like, nothing, I'm gonna play the episode, but nothing's happened yet really with these two characters, except for when Porchay like had that song that he sang. Nothing has really popped out with these two characters that I'm like, oh, like, look at them together, because the most memorable scene for me still with the two of them is mainly when Porchay wrote that song, and Kim, I keep wanting to say Jeff, and Kim is like listening to the song, and that like stands out in my mind. And of course, when he was doing the quiz and he's like, no, that's incorrect, I know the real answers, that stands out in my mind as well. So yeah, I'm hoping that they have more scenes that really stand out, but I guess as well, because it feels, well, Kim is really trying to just get info and get to know what's going on with this new bodyguard for his brother. It's also like, is it genuine? Is it? I love this violin, I think it's violin version of the opening theme. Like, I'm really enjoying this. I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm barely paying attention to the scene with Porchay and Kim because of that violin version. And of course, he's going to check out the house. I knew it. Yeah, I got some business I need to clear up. So you go ahead and get those noodles. I'll stay at your house, and I'm just going to sit right here and wait for you to come with the food. Totally not going to sneak around and go to that room that you told me not to go to, which is probably either your brother's room or your dead parents' room. Let's find out. I vote dead parents' room. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, no, it's brother's room. Or his room. Maybe it's his room. I don't know whose room that is. It's his room! Oh my god! Yep, he is obsessed with you. Why are you so obsessed with me? I wanna know. Oh my gosh, let me guess. He has a Helga from Hey Arnold setup. Yes, I'm that old. A Helga from Hey Arnold shrine setup, and he's gonna think, oh wow, that's so sweet. He really is a huge fan of mine. Not, I need to get out of this place. I need to go. So, are you trying to get him to write a love song to you? You were into the shrine? Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna knock it. Then again, that shrine was made before y'all met. So at that point, he was just a fanboy stan. He was a stan. At least he has the decency to be like, please don't go in there. I cannot have you see how crazy I am about you. I love this whole back and forth between Kin and Porche because it's just so cute. Because Porche obviously isn't really swayed by it, I'm going to say. Isn't really swayed by it and is just saying it to make Kin jealous. And it's actually kind of adorable. I feel so bad about the actor who plays Vegas because for the rest of his career, anything I see him in, I'm just gonna be like, ugh. Sorry to the Vegas Pete fans. I can't stand his face. I can't. I hope that is a lie. Okay, let me go back to Hidden Play. I just got to the point where Vegas just told not Kin, to Porche what happened to Tawan. And I'm like, maybe Tawan got killed by opposing gangsters, or maybe Tawan and him were just always fighting so bad that Tawan had to just escape. Or maybe Kin just got so controlling, Tawan had to escape the relationship. You know, like things that would drive the story a different way. Oh gosh. But like, did he really kill that guy? No, he's lying. Vegas is just doing that to mess with Porche. Has to be. There's no way. Like, it has to be a lie because it fits into the fact that Vegas is a slimeball who I hate with my whole heart. Forever. Again, I feel sorry for the actor because for the rest of his career, I shall be going, oh, him again. Hey. Oh. The way they just walk down the wharf. It's like these guys are in a circle just having, and it's like, bam, you're dead. Oh, actually, I can see the blood bag. Hold up. So before when it played, I decided to go back to watch it again because now I know which guy dies. I'm like, I just need to watch him die again because that was, oh my gosh, everybody walking down on the pier and like they're just walking, boom. But yeah, I can actually see the blood bag because I was like, that's blood splatter. So yeah, I can actually see the blood bag now only because I'm focusing on that guy and wanted to see what happened. But that mood change from like Kin's friends like relating to him and all that stuff, and then it's dark, it's night, the guys are walking down, they walk into the warehouse, and the first thing they do is boom. Wait, oh my god, wait, go back and watch the guy fall on the ground as he's dying. That is actually hilarious. I keep rewinding. I keep rewinding and noticing different things. Go back and watch it again and watch the guy as he's dying. Because he gets shot. So he's like shaking his body. And he's like going on the ground. And the way he slides down and everything, he's still shaking a bit as he goes down. Hold on. All right. And then he's still shaking. And then finally he's laying dead. Yo, they took them down one by one. It's like that duck hunt game. Just bam, bam, bam. Why am I laughing at this? This is not funny. This is murder. And why does he only have one hand on the gun? Like, you're supposed to have two hands on it to steady the firearm as you hold it. but it looks cooler with one hand, I guess. Vegas is something. Is he a psychopath? Is that what it's called? Where you have like no emotions for any? But no, he has emotions. His emotions are, I want, I get. I'm not really a religious person, but Vegas has a demon in him. And somebody needs to call the priest because he needs to be exorcised. Maybe Pete can do it. There, I made a joke about it. Okay, so made a joke about Pete exercising Vegas's demons. Didn't expect Pete to be straight up following him. I guess those demons getting exercised tonight. You know what? I have to give Pete the fact that he plays dumb really well with that face because of that smile and stuff. But Vegas is not falling for it, I don't think. Because you obviously are competent, my sir. And I'm confused by the rules. Are they allowed to have cell phones or not? Like, I thought they all had to use it. Or is it that they get work phones and they can only call and text their bosses? Okay, that was cute. Where Kin was like hanging up with Porsche and then shows up on the balcony with him. But like Kin keeps like, all right, hold up. This is gonna be really long because I keep pausing to talk about this stuff because I don't want to miss anything. But Kin keeps running away to go see Porsche, and the first time he did it, he was kidnapped. They were both kidnapped. And here we are the second time he's doing it again, sneaking out to go see Porsche. And it's like, did you not learn your lesson, sir? Like, you are a magnets. You're not aware of your surroundings, and that's why you were taken the first time. Oh my gosh. Kin is, I don't know what to compare him to yet. I'm gonna take a moment. I'm really think about Kin and who he truly is as a person, and I'm going to come back to that because he doesn't learn. Like, sir, you need to learn. Okay, so something I noticed, I had to replay twice just to make sure I was hearing correctly. So right after Porsche says, what if I can't take care of it? Are you giving it to me? And Kin is responding that, you know, he has to return and all that. The audio sounds a bit weird there, but only from Kin. I don't know if it's just my speakers. I don't know if anyone else can hear it, but the audio sounds a bit off. I don't know if it's like ADR. I don't know. I don't know what but yeah, the audio sounded a little bit off there. Maybe they did go back to like just re-record the audio because maybe, you know, a car was passing. Well, we'd hear it through the whole thing, but like, you know, maybe the wind was blowing and he couldn't get picked up properly for that part or something, and that's why they're re-recording it. Well, we wouldn't hear it actually because if they're just so maybe something happened when they were shooting that scene and they just re-recorded, had him just go back in and redo that whole thing, or they took the audio from another part where he did all those lines and put it there, who knows. Or maybe it's just my system where it sounds weird, or maybe when it was being uploaded it just got rendered weird or something. But yeah, it sounded off there. Like I said, it could just be my system. Let me know if you hear it as well. Okay, so I know him saying I have another gun was supposed to be like really sensual or something, or just kind of like a funny, sexy, or whatever it was supposed to be. But all I can think of is Stewie on Family Guy. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun. That's all I can think of. And also, what was that thing on the end of the gun? What is it? I'm not that familiar with weapons, guns especially. So that like thing that was on the end, is that to like just because it's a fake gun? Is it a real gun and they have to put that on the end to make sure that it like passes some kind of like code? Like What was that? Is that a silencer? Okay, so I just rewatched the scene where Kin hands Porsche the gun to say, you have to return it to me and you return to me as well, whatever the line was. And I was looking at the gun and I think it's a fake gun because I was looking at when he pulled the chamber and all that stuff, and I'm looking at it and I think it's just to show that it's a fake gun. It could be like for the props department or it could just be for the show in general. But yeah, like, but it also throws me off because all the other guns that have been used, most likely fake guns as well, but they have made them look real enough for the show. So that one, I was like, why does that one have to look like that? Is it just to show that it's different from the rest of the guns because it's the lucky gun? It looks like a water gun. That's what throws me off about it. It looks like a pea gun. Yeah, it looks like a pea shooter. It looks like a water gun. It doesn't look like a weapon of gangsta. It's my Italians! They're finally back! Oh my gosh! Oh, my Italians! I'm calling them my Italians. They're my Italians now, okay? Oh yes, Donna's back. Oh. Where are you running to, Big Wang? Where are you running to? Where are you going to try and run to? you Oh gosh. And Vegas is gonna kill him, isn't he? Yeah, I saw that coming. Come on, like, Vegas is gonna let you leave. Why would you tell him your leader is weak? Why would you tell him your leader is weak? You should be striking fair and going, our leaders are never weak. We got this. Like, why would you tell him your leader is weak? But I guess, like, coming in and showing that, hey, look, see, our leader is weak right now. We're not prepared to fight you, Dawn. We're gonna give you some free drugs. Let's get this party started. Oh gosh, why would you tell him your leader is weak? So here's the thing, when they're shaking hands, Vegas and Dawn, I don't know if it's the camera, I don't know if it was an effect, but there was like a ripple that happened, and I hope it was an effect. I really hope it was an effect, because I think as far as storytelling goes, as an effect, it is perfect. It is beautiful and I love it. So I really hope that was on purpose, because like the whole, like, with the music and then the ripple while they're shaking hands and the camera doing that like 180, like that just looked so beautiful. Yeah, because I was like, y'all really gonna let this man go free? Really? But at the same time, I wanted a full-on shootout with the Italians. I didn't want a massacre. Ooh! Yep, they lost guys on both sides. Okay, I need to know what's flying. Oh my god! Oh yeah, like, no, this is not sensual at all. Like, why are they stopping? There's a shootout and Vegas is just laying across Porsche. And that is that white powder that they are laying across? That's what I was about to try and ask. Is that white powder? Please don't kill Dawn. I need him. I love him. Don't kill him. Crawl away, Dawn. Crawl away. Crawl away, my Don Quixote. Oh my god. You know what? This actually makes me want to go back and rewatch Vincenzo. Anyone watched Vincenzo? It's about a Korean kid who was raised in Italy by an Italian mobster, and it just made that whole interaction between Vegas and Dawn made me want to rewatch that, because that was beautiful. He gonna drug your champagne. Don't click your glasses with him. For the rest of the show, if anyone wants to know, yes, every time there's drinks in Vegas, I'm going to say, he will drug you. Don't do it. Pete is the kid that runs to mommy every 5 seconds. Mommy, he put his finger on my shoulder. I hate Vegas, how dare he bring up the small bar on the beach? Oh God, Porsche, what do we do with you? Have you not learned your lesson about getting drunk? You're just here drinking, smoking it up, dancing in Vegas territory. In Vegas with his ugly animal print shirt. That's right, I said ugly animal print. I hate the guy. When are he and Pete getting together? Like, I keep saying Vegas Pete stuff. I don't know the story. Is it happening, please? Because I would like it to hurry up and happen so that Porsche can be left alone away from that predator. And I don't know why I'm trying to push Pete on the predator. Like, I think that's any better. What is wrong with me? When did Kin get his gun back? When did he get his gun back? I knew Kin was gonna show up, but damn. Also, there's the implication sort of an abusive relationship, like the way Kin is like, what do you think? Well, not even that part, but like slapping him on his cheek. That was just like like, you even check if he's all right. You know Vegas be drugging people out here. Well, we know Vegas be drugging people out here. Like, you're even checking to see, are you drugged again? Like, it's oh boy. All right, let's find out about Tawan, shall we? And he called him a whore? Like, oh God. Well, there's very few TBLs that have relationships that don't start out toxic. So, what else did I expect from KinnPorsche? Haven't gone into what's going to be coming in the next episode, little preview yet. But overall, actually really enjoyed the episode. Had more action. I really love the action. I'm sorry, I'm mostly here for the action. the storyline is secondary. So as far as the end scene, I'm not even gonna go back and talk about everything because I've been talking about this for a while. This is gonna be a longer episode, but I do want to talk about the last scene real quick. So with Kin coming in, I of course expected Kin to show up because Pete's phone died. So yes, of course Kin is gonna show up and he's gonna be like, where the hell is Porsche? He walks in and of course Vegas is trying to get Porsche, which Porsche is trying to push him off, that he's just so drunk as well. Kin comes to the rescue, but of course he's jealous and angry and they're all insane. Everybody in the show is insane pretty much. But he's jealous and angry and they say things, well, he says things that he out of anger that were very rude. But in the end, the two of them make up because, Kin apologizes for what he did or for what he said and for the way he acts. And they do stuff in the bathroom that anyone can walk in at any time because there is no door, mind you. It's just a curtain that has fallen and it can't get up. Anyway, so... overall, love this episode. Actually, I would say it's one of my favorite episodes out of all of them. Like, the show just seems to be getting better and better and better. And of course, the Italians showed back up, but I'm so sad because the Italians are dead. I'm so sad about that because I love the Italians. I wanted them to be the major overarching villain, but I sorry about that. I think at the same time that's probably going to be the dad of Vegas, the dad of the Minor family. He's probably going to be the overarching villain, whatever the pronunciation correction is. But again, I haven't read the book. I need to read the book. I want to read the book because I am loving this. The show is really well written and really well put together. And that scares me because, like, am I gonna have a bad buddy situation where I read the book and I was like, ooh, this has a lot that I don't like, which, because they're cleaning up a lot of this stuff now for the shows because they know what the fans don't want to see anymore, what's gonna send a better image, a more positive light, and all that stuff. And this is about gangsters and shoot 'em up. So I guess it doesn't really need a positive image overall. So yeah, let's find out what's going on in the next episode so I can make my prediction that will most likely be wrong. Oh, and I realized something I have to mention real quick. When he held the gun at Vegas, Vegas like used his gun to swipe his hand away. He's like, well, right after, do you see the ring on my finger? Because he is from the Major family. You better listen to him because he's the leader of this. Anyway, but Vegas swiping him away with the gun, like wiping a gun away with a gun. I was like, yo, that is an accidental misfire waiting to happen. But what I really forgot to mention that I noticed is Porsche was smiling at Kin. He was so happy that Kin was there because Kin just rescued him. And then, of course, his smile faded when Kin became very accusatory with his tone. And yeah, I forgot to add that in that I noticed. Because that was the thing as well. I was like, Kin noticed that he was pushing him off. I was like, no, Kin was on the other side and he's filled with rage and jealousy and he's an idiot. So no, he doesn't. And yeah, now finally let's talk about the next episode. I don't even want to talk about it. All right, so in the next episode, I'm guessing he finds a picture of Kin and his ex Tawan, and he's trying to be coy, just trying to find out who the f is this guy. And I'm guessing goes to Pete, and Pete explains that that's the dead ex. But it also looks like they're more publicly lovey-dovey, which makes me go, what is the dad gonna say? What's the dad gonna think? And also, I'm wondering how this is going to come crashing down because they're going through the honeymoon phase. What's going to be the reality check and then going back to being all in love again. So that's what I'm wondering where that's going to go as well. And like, is the dad going to order them to break up or fire Porsche or something? Because I'm wondering that too. But the dad's kind of stepping back and Kin is in charge of it all. So let us see where it goes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in for another episode of Time for BL. This was a fun little reaction episode and the longest ever reaction review episode I've done for KinnPorsche, but I guess that just shows how great it is, how much I have to talk about it, and how much I am just loving this show. If you're loving this too, make sure you follow the podcast on any of our streaming platforms and also on Instagram and Facebook, where the social medias are, and Twitter. I mean, I am on Twitter. I don't tweet much, but I be tweeting once in a while sometimes. I'm a Twitterer. So remember, you can follow there too so that you can know when new episodes are uploaded. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and see you next time when we make some more time for BL. Oh yeah, have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are.